Hello, hello, happy Wednesday and welcome to Inklings with Irena, the weekly energy show connecting everyone to their intuitive guidance system. And today, how to send good vibes. Maybe it's come across the screen before where you've seen a post and a friend says, please remember me, I'm going into surgery today. I need prayers, good vibes, uplifting thoughts, or maybe it's even just something going on in your community, a loved one or someone that you really want to remember. How do you send out good vibes when it comes down to it? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you a special energy exercise that you can use nice and simple at any time to send out good vibes and to know that it's making a difference, because that's the other aspect of it, right? How do we know it's working? I'm going to talk about that too. And welcome, by the way, if we haven't met, my name is Irena Miller. I'm an intuitive energy coach and a certified yoga teacher. I've been guiding women for over 20 years on how to connect to their intuitive guidance system and their gut instinct and make decisions in just the right time for them. So thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here. So when you jump on, give me a hashtag live if you're here with me live, or hashtag replay if you're watching after the fact, because I love to know who comes and says hello. Hi, Wendy, great to have you. So today, how to send good vibes. Maybe, it's come across that you've held someone in your mind and you just thought, all right, lots of love to them, and that can work. But when it gets down to it, if you had a system to use, one that you knew that was making a shift, wouldn't that feel better? So second aspect of this, how do you know it's working? Well, there have been wonderful studies done, and you can even do this with a good friend of yours, but wonderful studies done where one person is in one room in a location and someone else is far away. So maybe you pick your friend across town, or you pick someone out of state, and you say, okay, at this time, frame of day, I'll give you a couple hours, I'm gonna do this practice of sending out good vibes and loving thoughts, and I'm just curious to see if I pop into your mind at any particular point in that window. It's neat to try it that way. But there have been studies done where you've had two people in different locations, and the ones hooked up, they're both actually hooked up to different electrodes, and they measure, what is it like when a person is sending good vibes or prayers, and how does that affect the other person? And they measure it, and there are shifts. There is a difference. So you have the option. Okay, let's jump into the energy exercise. What I'm going to invite you to do is to close your eyes and welcome in a few deep breaths. And take a moment to remember a really good memory where you felt love wash over you. Maybe it was when you got a big warm embrace from a good friend or a family member. Maybe it's when that special someone walks into the room and you feel your body light up with love. You feel the expansiveness in the chest. Maybe there's even a special sound associated with it, like the waves of the ocean or special holiday music. Maybe there's a certain taste involved, right? Maybe you were eating ice cream and that joy of finding the most delicious ice cream just fills your body. Maybe there was even a color associated with it, a visual. Remember that. And start to remember the details. Where were you? Was it hot or cold when you had this love wash over you? What did it feel like to simply just receive? And now I want you to give this feeling a color, whatever pops into your mind, whether it's a pink or a blue or a green, and see this color as a beautiful cloud. And you're going to step into this cloud of love, this memory. And then as you step into it and you allow it to surround you, this vibration, this memory, this frequency, allow the story to fade into the background. Keep the feeling of love, but the time and the place, let that slowly fade. The people or person that was involved, let that fade. The food that was involved, let that fade. And just simply bask in this feeling of love. And as you're setting your tone to this frequency and tuning into it, remember your friend or your loved one who needs good vibes. And see them in a perfect state of health, smiling, successful, joyful. See them in the best possible version. And as you send that love out, know that the good vibes are making their way to your friend. You just offer up a wonderful offering of thanks and gratitude for help from all the angels and guides that stepped in to help make it possible. And then with your gaze slowly towards the floor, open the eyes. And that's it. You can get to a point where you do that very quickly. And in the beginning, it's nice to take your time to really feel into all of the steps. But the thing I love about it is, like any of the energetic or intuitive tools we use, they're just the tools or the triggers to get us back to the power within. It's not the tool, it's not the storyline that gives the power. It's kind of like Dorothy. It was always inside you from the beginning. It was just simply a matter of remembering how to get there. And certain energy exercises, certain tools, or things like crystals can help remind us, oh, what does that sound like again? How do I get to that place? I need a map, or I need, give me the pitch. What key are we in? What's my note? It just reminds you how to get back to center. Will you always need it? No. Is it nice to have? Yeah. So thank you for joining me. It was wonderful, wonderful to have you. Let me know when you try this good vibes exercise with a friend who's far away. It'll be interesting to see what you discover. And if you'd like to continue the conversation with me, click the link above. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Have an incredible day. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for joining. Hi, Alicia. I see you. Bye, guys.